Hey there, Chantel here. I just wanted to pop on real quick and congratulate you on your progress so far. You have created a SMART goal and collected your baseline data so you know where you're at and where you're going. In this lesson, we're going to go over how to use the progress tracking tool. At first glance, this seems very simple, and you may be thinking to yourself, how is this going to help me? So let me walk you through it real quick. So first, there's a spot where you can put the month that you're working in. Tip: I don't care if it's the 10th of the month. Don't start on a first if it's not anywhere close to the first. Just start now. Start where you're at. Get going. It's like Nike. Just do it. If you wait and wait for the perfect time, it's never going to happen. So just jot down wherever you're starting at. If it's April 10th to May 10th, whatever it is, just pick your start date and document it there. And the sheet can be used and adapted for whatever month, whatever time frame. So just go with it. Then you're going to jot down your SMART goal and then your baseline data. The bulk of this sheet is the calendar looking piece of it. You can fill out the numbers just like a calendar, put the 1, 2, 3 up in the little corners, however you need it to work for you. But then think about how your goal is set up, how you can track data. So if your goal is something simple like I'm going to intentionally walk 30 minutes every day, 5 days a week, then you're going to, when you complete that, put a little X in the box of the day that you did it. And then you can see, okay, in a 7-day week, I've done 4 days. I've got 4 X's. I need 1 more X. And then that gives you the motivation to go ahead and go through with it. If your goal is to, say, write a book, and so you say, I'm going to write 1,000 words every day, then you've got an X for every day that you've done it. And so you don't want to break that chain. You're on momentum. You've done it 10 days in a row, and you know if you don't squeeze it in today, then you can't put an X in that box. And so that's where the motivation comes for there. Now, if your goal is more specific, say how many new leads in your business you're going to get, how many products that you plan to sell per day or per week, or even like maybe a health goal, how many miles you can run or minutes, or tracking weight, anything number specific like that. You don't have to just put a simple X in a box. You can actually write down what's meaningful to you. So if it's weight related, you can, your baseline is going to be your starting weight. And then when you weigh in the box, you can put your current weight. I really want to specify again, if you are doing a weight related goal, don't just measure weight, measure some other non-scale victories as well. Actually measure inches on certain parts of your body, because oftentimes that scale is so finicky and you will get discouraged. So that's a completely different side note. Then at the bottom of the form is a place for you to track any notes. So I just wanted to give you a couple examples in case you looked at that form and you were like, how does my goal fit with this? So there's some examples that maybe get your thought ideas kind of rolling. So there you have it. You have everything you need right now to start and track your goal. And then in the next lesson, we'll kind of be comparing your beginning baseline data to your first milestone. So if your SMART goal was a 30-day goal, then in 30 days, you'll do that lesson. I do recommend kind of breaking your goal down into some small chunks, such as 30 days. Don't do in 1 year, I will have accomplished A, B, or C, because that is kind of far. So have some milestones that you want to check in on every now and then. So that's it for that tool. Happy tracking.